There are people on LinkedIn right now who are making $20, $30, $40, $50,000 a month selling their services just by publishing content on LinkedIn. I say this because I know them personally. A lot of them are my clients. They are literally just posting the right kind of content every day on LinkedIn. They're getting buyers who are reaching out to them, getting on the phone with them, and purchasing their services. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create the right kind of content on LinkedIn that gets buyers coming to you, booking calls with you, and purchasing your services. I'm going to show you all of that just by the content you publish on LinkedIn. So without any further ado, let's dive in. Okay, so in order for you to make $10, $20, $30, $40, $50,000 a month on LinkedIn, the first thing is you need to sell a high ticket service. So either, for example, you're a coach and your coaching package is $5,000. Maybe you're a marketing agency owner. Maybe you sell a service. It needs to be in the high ticket range. The high ticket range, in my opinion, is at $2,000 and above. That way, it just allows you to bring in less clients so you can spend more time taking care of them and ultimately charge a higher price. It works way better this way. Just trust me on that. Okay, so now assuming you have a high ticket service, it all now boils down to the kind of content that you're creating. The good news is you don't need to run ads. You don't need to pay for marketing. You don't need to do any of that kind of stuff. You just need to know how to create the right kind of content and get it in front of the right audience. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you. So first things first, come take a look at my screen over here. Okay, so this Google Doc that you're looking at right now is actually part of a lesson in my own coaching program. That's how much value I'm giving to you right now. So people who have paid me thousands of dollars to learn from me and to be coached by me, this is one of the lessons I actually give them. So I'm going to go through this doc, not all of it, but different parts of it, so that, again, you learn the right information to create the right kind of content on LinkedIn to get buyers coming to you. So here's the first thing. Okay, so come take a look at this first point here. Your LinkedIn profile is the character that you're playing on this platform. Your buyers will start off as your audience, then your job is to get them emotionally sold on you. And that's the entire game right there in one sentence. Understand, we're just playing a video game right now. And your LinkedIn profile is the avatar that you play this video game. Your objective is to win the hearts of your buyer, because first you need to get people emotionally sold on you, because no one's going to buy a $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 service unless they feel some kind of emotional pull towards you. Once that emotional pull is established, then they start making purchasing decisions very, very quickly. So the goal of your content, win the hearts of your audience. And then once you accomplish that, then you move forward with actually converting the sale and collecting the cash. Okay, so come look at point 2 over here. Once they love you, relate to you, and see you as a superior, they get into purchasing mode very quickly. Now, this might sound weird, even a little awkward, but they need to look up to you. They need to see you as a superior. They need to see you as someone better than them, at least in the field of where they're looking for assistance. Because if I'm looking for a business coach, I want to make sure that business coach knows how to make more money than I do currently, because otherwise it would be of no value to me. If I'm looking for a career coach, I want to make sure that that career coach can actually land the job that he's telling me or she's telling me that she can get me, or she's done it herself, or she's done it for other clients. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, they need to really look up to you and really believe that you possess information, skills, and ability that they do not yet, which is why they're investing in you. And that's a lot of what your content has to be about on LinkedIn. Now, with that being said, you have to design what I call the attractive character, right? So what is the attractive character? I'll show you right now. The attractive character is you. Now, what makes you special is your backstory, who you are, how did you grow up, what was life like for you, what actually got you into doing what you're doing right now. So for example, if you're a career coach, why are you a career coach? What was the moment in your life that switched, that said, you know what, I need to go full-time into career coaching. I need to help people achieve this. People want to know the backstory of who you are. That's where those emotional connections actually happen, is through your actual backstory. So it's very important to understand that your goal on LinkedIn is not to boringly educate people and say, like, here are 5 ways you can improve your resume. No one wants that. People go to Google for that. People go to dictionaries to get that kind of information. They go to encyclopedias. They go to you because they want to connect with you. And how do they connect with you? Your stories, your experiences, your backgrounds, your lessons, your opinions. These are what actually gravitate people towards you. So don't be afraid to put them out there. This is, I'm telling you, this is how people make big money on LinkedIn. They actually start developing an emotional connection between them and their audience. So I'm going to show you a couple examples right now. Okay, so come look at this post right here. So this is a post, as you can see, I only made it 5 hours ago, so it's very recent. I'll read it to you right now. So I said, my sister has been asking me for business advice lately. She runs a cake business. All her clients come from Instagram. Sorshi Cakes if you want to check it out. She messaged me asking how she could use social media to grow her following. I told her to not even think about that. Instead, I asked her, what's your goal? Her response, grow my followers so that I can get more clients. I told her that followers don't necessarily get you buyers. Instead, you must look at social media like a business. So we mapped out a strategy to get more buyers, and now she's all set to go. Moral of this post, followers don't create dollars, a business does. And then it's a screenshot between our conversations where I said, remember, don't think like an influencer, think like a business owner who uses social media. That's me, right? Now, what did I just do? I educated my audience, yeah, but I did it in a very entertaining way. I told a story. Guess how much people learned about me? First, they learned about my business thoughts, how I think and how I look at the world of business, social media, client acquisition. They learned that I have a sister. They learned that my sister has a cake business. These are all things intentionally done to build that emotional connection and, more importantly, build trust in me. Because now someone who's reading this that's a potential buyer is going to look at that and be like, first of all, that guy saw him. He's a good guy. He helps out his sister, number one. Number two, he clearly knows what he's talking about based on the advice that he's giving his sister, right? So these are the things I'm intentionally doing. So I'm telling you, you have to do the same. Talk about your experiences. That's an experience right there. Very, very, very important that you do this and you do it consistently. Okay, so come look at my screen again. I'm going to show you this other post. Now, this one actually directly brought me buyers, and I'll show you exactly how it happened. So right here, I said, unpopular opinion. Going to university is not a scam, but paying $100,000 to go to university and land a $50K per year job is not worth it. I spent 5 years of my life in university, 4 years doing a bachelor degree, 1 year doing a master's degree. When I graduated, I had zero tangible skills that I could use to generate an income. In 2017, I paid $2,000 for a course that taught me how to start an online business. Everyone told me it was a scam and I was wasting my money. From that single course, I learned how to create an offer that people would pay thousands for, how to advertise my services, how to close on sales calls. Within 90 days, I was making $10,000 per month. Moral of this post, invest in yourself like your life depends on it. Today, it is 100% possible to generate $10,000 to $30,000 per month using LinkedIn. Whether you're a coach or a solopreneur, the door is wide open for you. For that reason, I'm giving away a full 1 hour LinkedIn coaching call where I taught how to add an extra $10,000 to $30,000 per month to your business just using LinkedIn organically. To get access, comment LinkedIn below. Now, take a look at this post. Let's look at it from the very start here. What did I start it off with? I started it off with my opinion. I said, look, going to university is not a scam, but paying $100,000 to go to university and only land a $50K per year job, yeah, that's not worth it, right? And the good thing is, when I gave my opinion, there were people who agreed with me and there were people who disagreed with me. But this is very important to do. This is what I call a controversial opinion post. You need to give a controversial opinion regularly on LinkedIn because what it does is it polarizes your audience, right? It separates the people who are interested in you from the people who are not interested in you. And the people who are interested in you move way closer to you. That's what's most important, is getting the people who are kind of on the fence moving closer to you. You got to be like a magnet. And that's exactly what I did. Now, as you can see, I gave my opinion. I talked about how actually online learning is way more valuable now than institutional learning like university and all of that. And then what did I do at the end? I made a call to action. I said, for that reason, I'm giving away a full 1 hour LinkedIn coaching call where I taught how to add an extra $10,000 to $30,000 per month to your business just using LinkedIn organically. To get access, comment LinkedIn below. Look at the comments. You can see them yourself. Okay, look over right here. Matt commented LinkedIn. Scroll down a little bit. Dirk commented LinkedIn. Ibrahim commented LinkedIn. You can see multiple people who were commenting LinkedIn. So what did I do? Very simple. For everybody that commented LinkedIn below, I reached out to them, gave them the training that I promised. Then from there, a certain percentage of the people who requested the training ended up booking a call with me. And then from there, we closed a specific percentage of the people who book calls. So it just became a numbers game, right? We posted the post. We got about 3,000 views on the post. Of the 3,000 views, I think we got 5 or 6 people who actually requested the training. Of the 5 or 6 people who requested the training, 5 booked a call with me. Of the 5 that booked a call with me, 2 people purchased. And then we were able to collect, I believe it was around $10,000 from this single post. So this is what I'm trying to show you to do as well. You can get your buyers, but you got to create the right kind of content. Now, imagine I did this post, but I didn't give my controversial opinion. Instead, I just said, here are 5 ways to get buyers from LinkedIn and increase your sales. no one would care. They'd be like, who is this guy? Like, they don't know my personality. They don't know anything about me. But now I started it off with my own controversial opinion. And the people who agreed with me, they started taking steps forward. They started raising their hands. They started commenting below. That's what I'm trying to do. And that's what you need to be able to do too with your audience. Get them to raise their hands. Get them to show their face so you know who's interested and then move them forward. Look, the name of the game of content on LinkedIn is very simple. You create content that gets people emotionally attached to you. Then you move the agenda forward. You move the agenda forward by making call to actions. You either run webinars, you push them to lead magnets, you push them to training videos, whatever it may be, right? Exactly like I just showed you right now. You move the agenda forward. From there, they book calls with you and then they buy. And then they buy. And you just repeat this over and over and over again. I'm telling you, it is that simple. The most important thing is just knowing the right kind of content to create. And that's what this video was all about, right? Learning this strategy and going from there. Now, look, I intentionally kept this video pretty concise so that you got all the information you needed and you can go out and apply it. But there's a lot more to this equation as well, right? You got to figure out where are your buyers so that they can actually find you on LinkedIn. What other types of content strategies actually bring buyers? How do you actually get them on the phone and convert them? What's the sales script got to be like? How do you talk? How do you do all of this stuff? There's a lot of factors in this equation. Now, I can't jam it all in one video and just lay it out for you there. So for that reason, I'm going to help you out even more. So if your goal is to add an extra $20,000 to $30,000 per month to your business just using LinkedIn organically, you can add me right now on LinkedIn. I'm going to put a link to my LinkedIn profile in the description below. Add me as a connection. Tell me you watch this video and I will sit down with you and actually help you create a game plan of exactly what you need to do to add an extra 20, 30K per month to your business just using LinkedIn organically. We'll go over where you're at right now, where you want to go, all of that. All I ask right now is that you add me as a connection and say, hey, Sarim, I watched your YouTube video. It was great. You can tell me that. And I'd love to have a game plan session with you to learn about how I can grow my business even further and what I need to do to add an extra $20,000 to $30,000 per month. So just do that. Like I said, click on the link below. It's in the description. It's a link to my LinkedIn profile. Click on that. Tell me you watch this video and we'll set it all up from there. I look forward to speaking with you, getting to know you. Ultimately, I just want you to win on LinkedIn. I want you to add an extra $20,000 to $30,000 per month to your business. Go out and get those buyers. It's simple if you do things correctly, and that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you do that. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.